Founded by French settlers more than 300 years ago, New Orleans is under threat from extreme weather events. To protect itself from hurricanes, the city invested $14.5 billion in a new levee system.
It's not a 100% perfect system. It is a risk reduction system. Climate change makes every place in South Louisiana more vulnerable.
The city is now surrounded by a 560-kilometer-long and 8-meter-high wall. The system survived its first big test in 2021 with Hurricane Ida, but remains fragile.
The levees continually need to be maintained. Here, you can actually see that part of the flood wall is sinking. This piece and this piece were level, and now we have probably, that's about 2 inches, about 5 centimeters worth of displacement.
Hurricanes aren't the only threat. The whole Louisiana coast is also facing rising sea levels, and experts warn they could rise by 60 centimeters by 2050.
If you were to look out into that water over there, you'll see that there are a bunch of dead trees. This was once a cypress forest, and that would have provided a natural buffer for New Orleans from storms and hurricanes and water.
To face the growing threat, local businesses are trying to find solutions. This company recycles glass from the city to turn it into sand, hoping to slow the erosion of the coastline.
We bring in about 15 tons of glass a week. Everything that's crushed drops down into a trommel. Heavy material falls straight to the bottom into this bag here. This is our main outflow product.
The sand is then transferred into burlap sacks, which decompose within 6 months, allowing the new material to mix in with the environment. So far, 1,250 tons of glass have been recycled here.
The state of Louisiana loses a football field of land every 100 minutes. We can't replace that, but we can strategically deploy our material to slow down erosion.
3 times a week, residents come to drop off their glass bottles.
How much impact it really has, 2 million.
Depends on the setting. If it's well deployed, 10,000 pounds of sand can change the trajectory of a marsh.
Right. Coastal restoration has been something that we fight in Louisiana. My whole life we've argued about it, and so when you see it firsthand disappearing, it's kind of a shock. These guys fight that battle. The way I fight that battle is by dropping off glass and voting.
On November 8, voters in Louisiana and across the country will cast their ballot. While about half of them say climate change is important, it comes far behind other issues like the economy, abortion, or crime.